We've talked about having a good plan for your goals, but as we all know, planning is just the beginning. To actually achieve things, we need to use our time effectively, and time is the one resource we all get the same amount of each day. Managing your time isn't always easy, especially if you're juggling a 9-to-5 job or a busy personal life. That's where my OKR's timeline screen can really help you out. There are two key ideas behind how we approach time management here: creating a balanced week and building habit days. So what do those mean? A balanced week is about making sure you dedicate time to all the important areas of your life. That includes your work, your social life, working on your objectives, and even just relaxing and having fun. Trying to push too hard on just one thing, like your long-term goals, can lead to burnout or neglecting your income source. Remember, steady progress in all areas often gets you further in the long run. A habit day is about making your long-term goals a regular part of your routine. To achieve something new, you need to make it a habit. So find some time each day, even if it's just a little, to work on your objectives. Make it happen consistently. As Kenneth Goldsmith said, if you work on something a little bit every day, you end up with something that is massive. At the top of the timeline screen, you'll see a preview of your week. All the time you've planned will be displayed here, week by week. You can always jump back to today by tapping this Now or Today icon. Use these arrow icons to move forward and backward through the weeks. Or, if you want to jump to a specific day, tap here and select the date you're interested in. This zoom in and zoom out button is a handy way to switch between focusing on the entire week at a glance or diving into the details of a single day. Tapping on any day in the weekly preview will show you the detailed schedule for that specific date in the lower section. Now, let's look at the lower part of the screen, your daily activities. You can schedule a new activity by tapping this Add button. This scheduling window might look like it has a few options, but it's simpler than it seems. Here, you'll see a visual layout of all the activities you've already planned for the day. This helps you see where you have free slots and decide the best time for your new activity. These buttons offer a quick way to set the start and end times for your activity. You'll get the hang of using them very quickly. Don't forget the Repeat option. Most of your time planning will likely involve recurring activities. This feature makes it easy to schedule things that happen regularly. Just like other calendar tools, you can specify how often it repeats, daily, weekly, or any other interval, and which specific days of the week it applies to. Now, if you want to dedicate this time slot to a specific goal, tap this icon to see a list of your objectives. You can choose to work on the overall objective if you want some flexibility in what you do during that time, or you can select a specific key result to really focus on a particular outcome. Once you're happy with your schedule, simply tap Add. Because you're planning for the future, the timeline will show the start time of your activity, and this bell icon indicates that you'll receive a notification at that time. Here's a quick overview of the key result you've planned to work on. While you'll likely plan most of your time for working on your objectives, my OKR also lets you schedule general reminders or prompt actions as needed. It will notify you when the time comes. The context menu here lets you quickly jump to the source objective to see its current status, actions, or adjust other settings as needed. Tap Edits to modify the schedule for this activity. For activities in the past, the timeline will display the time you actually spent working on them. If you didn't track the time, it will indicate that there's no information yet. You can easily edit the track time by accessing the context menu for that past activity. This is really convenient if you forgot to start tracking but still want to have accurate statistics for analyzing and improving your time management. Calendar events from your device are always visible in the weekly preview. You can also choose whether or not to show them in this detailed day timeline by toggling this button. We'll talk more about synchronizing your calendar in the settings screen. What if you suddenly have some free time or just feel like working on something? This Start Working Now button is your friend. You can select an objective or a specific key result to begin working on and track that time right away. The biggest difference between my OKR and other goal-setting or calendar tools is that it has built-in utilities to easily track the time you spend on your goals. This Start Tracking button also gives you a tool to stay focused. Simply tap Start and stay focused to choose the duration you want to concentrate for, and then start your work. This burning candle will go out. If you pick up your phone, you'll have less than 5 seconds to put it down, or you'll break your focus session. Of course, it will burn out completely when you've stayed focused for your chosen time. Tracking your spent time is an optional feature. If you're happy with your progress, you can skip it. However, if you find yourself struggling to get things done, or feeling like you don't have enough time for your OKRs, tracking will give you valuable data to make smarter changes. We'll dive deeper into how this data can help you on the statistics or insights screen. Thanks for checking out the timeline.